Why are you cheating for the camera?
I'm cheesing for you on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Did you
Do
stop?
I need earrings?
No. Hi everybody, we're doing a video because we're married, and she wanted to. And I say what she does. Or I say what...
Ooh!
I say yes.
He's telling the truth
I
now.
say yes to what
he
it is
says
she
what
says
I
she wants to
does.
do.
Uh-huh. So we were supposed to do this video before we got married to have it at the wedding to show. But it's even better now that we are married.
You're right.
He learned that in premarital counseling.
Yes, I do.
Alright, so we have a bucket full of questions in here. And we are going to answer these questions for you. You go first?
Ladies first.
Okay. What way have you grown the most since marriage or since you first met your spouse? I would say I've grown the most emotionally, and that's one thing we talked about a lot when we first got together, was that I wanted to just grow more emotionally. I wanted to feel very deep love, and I wanted to experience more patience and just really think about things I said before saying them, and just experience the words, experience the thought, and the intentions behind them. So there's another depth to that, and like feeling your intentions first before you go forth and say it, and considering how the other person may feel.
What is one of your best memories from traveling together? You know what I'm gonna
say? Korea time?
So basically.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I know what you're gonna say.
So there you go. Basically, when she was taking a shower at the hostel, when she came out, she was
We're not in the hostel.
It's all the same. When we were taking a shower at the hotel that she had chosen, she came out looking all white and crusty, like she had never seen lotion a day in her life. She came out looking like powder, for those of you who know. She didn't know, so I had to show her the movie.
I came out white.
That's my best traveling memory.
I was a little dusty.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the water. The water in California, you can imagine, it just dried all my skin.
You didn't have lotion?
If you were stranded on a desert island without your spouse, what other person would you bring?
Not romantically, just for company.
What kind of company you trying to keep?
To chat with.
Who you trying to chat with?
My brother.
Oh, okay.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
This is what I put up with every day. Every day's a song. The longest questions.
You wrote these? You wrote those, the long ones. Oh, that's a paragraph.
What was the impression you had when you first met your spouse's family for the first time? Did it reinforce, explain, or contradict anything you had assumed about your spouse? Ooh.
It's notable.
So when I first met my spouse's family, I thought I was in for it. Because they do a lot of talking. I do not. They say what is on their minds all the time. I do not. I'm very tight-necked, tight-lipped. Tight-lipped.
Tight-neck?
Very tight-lipped, bottled up. That's me. Exactly. Turtlenecks.
I'm here, we just call them necks.
That's me. And I was not prepared for that because I knew that Maura said what was on her mind, but I didn't know that she came from a family where they said anything they wanted, as if there were no consequences.
Well...
And so it helped me see a little bit of where her mouth came from.
Okay, I have a couple.
You don't get a couple, you get one.
Oh!
Share a couple of them.
Okay, the first one, we were going to Michigan for the first time. I was taking you to Michigan for the first time.
You mean that time you were saying what? You were sleeping?
No, that was another time. Okay, but the first time, when I was driving there, and you were like, I never fall asleep in a car. I never fall asleep on a plane. I never fall asleep en route. So I was driving,
and I never fell asleep. End of story.
He was asleep probably in 30 minutes. This is like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and his head was just rolling all up against the passenger window.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, once you cross into Michigan, it's like drag racing in. So I was going, look, okay, don't show the police. But I was drag racing into the state, across the border, and I was switching. There's like 4 lanes coming in, 4 lanes. And I was switching from the fast lane on the left all the way across to the right. I was going 3 digits of some sort. And while I was in the middle, crossing from the second lane, the middle lane, to the right lane, that's when he woke up. And he was so afraid. We were going so fast. He was like...
It's that feeling when you feel yourself sinking below the water and you try and get the last breath of air before you go under for good. That's the feeling I had when you cut across those 4 lanes.
But listen, it was like, it was smooth sailing, it was clear, it was just me. I was just like... So, the experience that taught me the most about my partner. Wedding planning, that process. Like going into shock right now. But yeah, that process was something else. It's not for the faint of heart. And we made it, so we got it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just seeing that, having somebody late for the rehearsal and seeing you react to that, and then having me
Late for the wedding itself?
the wedding itself. Yes, I understand.
It's alright. We still love you.
I know she's gonna see this.
We were first dating. I got 2 strikes without saying something crazy, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whenever I was dating, I gave the guys 3 strikes, just as softball player, baseball player. Once you get that 3rd strike, you out the game. Like I can't deal. If you hinted to possibly stalking somebody in the past, if you look down at your phone too much, I'm telling you, like, people are interesting. Okay. This guy showed me like 100 memes on a date, and look, give you 2 strikes. Showed me 100 memes on a date. I don't care about memes. And he was like, "Oh, do you want to go to a hookah lounge?" I was like, "I don't like hookah." He took me to a hookah lounge anyway.
He thought you might like hookah afterwards.
I don't even like to smell tobacco. So that was 2 strikes right there. How many kids do you want to have?
3.
How many of each gender?
I want 1 girl, 1 boy, and half a girl, half a boy.
That's what I want. And when?
Within 5 to 7 years.
3 kids. I'm with him. 3 kids. I really 2's good with me. 2's fine. And then, like, at some point adopt again. I don't know. I say again like I have children. But the craziest thing for me is him not understanding that you're not my child. It's like you're not my son. Because he knows I call you my baby, my big baby. And he thinks that, you know, that means he's my son. So, yeah. And then when we got to your parents' house, and you were telling, he was like, whose car is that? Whose car is that? And it was your mom's car. And he was like, that's my mom's car. And so I was like, Tita, that's your car? That's your car? And I was like, no, that's his mom's car. He's like, you're his mom?
I thought you were going to talk about when he was taking off his pants.
Oh, when he came in the house and took his pants off. He's like, Titi, this is your house? For Christmas at his parents' house. Oh my goodness. And they were just like, oh. The baby take his clothes off. As soon as he gets in the door. Oh, you're nice and shady now.
Shave before you came home.
Oh, you're trying to get right from me.
I was shaving for my job. I love you though.
That's what I do.
Into my car.
Pasaste a mi lado con gran indiferencia.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching from Barack and Michelle.